yeah, so this little top section is what we're going to be trying to do next. I'm choosing to do the top section first instead of the back section, because the only other part I have to do is this back area section here, and then I have to do the top as well, but I'm not quite sure how to do the back section. So for now we're just going to go with what's easiest, and we're going to try to finish at the top. I'm just going to do a little bit of mining off camera, and so I got my little helmet all propped up on this makeshift helmet stand I made real quick, and right now I'm working on this part for the face of the mask. I've just taken this metal wire here and I've cut out a length of it to run along the inside of the cardboard. Then I take the hot glue gun and just do little dabs, and then I just continue that along the whole rest of the piece. And when you do it like that, it gives it a little extra rigidity so that you can just hold the piece up and see where it needs to go. The sun has gone down. Has been many hours spent today. I'll show you what I've come up with so far. It's not completely finished, but that's just kind of what I've got done. I'll put it on for you real quick. And I need to go to bed. Continue working on that tomorrow. Actually, I'm not really pleased with the structure of the face. And also the size, it seems a little too big. So I might have to remake the whole thing. It took me so long to make that one. But I got my PJs on and it's time for bed, so good night. Good morning. I'm hyper this morning. We got a long way last night, and I worked on it for a long time yesterday. But I am recharged and ready to go. We're gonna scrap the whole design because I don't like the way this face turned out. It's a little too pointy, a little too narrow. Looks a little bit too much like a bird beak or something. So it's also a little oversized. The eye sockets are like this far away from the face. I can't see anything out of it. Or I can see out of it, but I know if I got them closer, I'd be able to see a little bit better. So I went to bed, and all I was thinking about was this helmet. And I woke up, and all I was thinking about was this helmet. I'm going to try to cut all these out and get everything planned up and make the final mask. Or at least get the desired shape, because I still need to make stencils, or I still need to make templates for everything. And all I have right now is this wacky thing. So I'm gonna try to make the better version, and then here we go. That should be about it. Start cutting this out. I'm gonna try to make the a better version of this. I want it to be perfect. I'm kind of a perfectionist right now. I mean, if I make a helmet, I want the helmet to be a good helmet. I ain't making no trash helmet here. Okay. I know this is the first helmet I've ever made, but there's no excuse to not have it be the best helmet I've ever made. So I've cut out these 1/2-inch strips, and then I'm gonna take the strip and go and go like this and just bend it on itself back and forth like that. And just zigzag it back and forth on itself. Okay, so we tried to make this kind of even, so all the triangles are about the same size, and then we have another strip that's 1/2 inch here, and we're just gonna do a bead all the way along, about like that, with our hot glue gun. Then we're gonna take our zigzags and try to put them on about like that. Kind of press them into the glue, and then the glue will set. You can cut it at individual points. Just kind of wherever you'd like. And that gives us these little guys. And I can lay them on their sides and they will add support. So I'm going to take my little hat and take a couple of these and put them at the top, and that'll give me, when I put a strip over top, that'll give me a little bit of a spacer, so it'll keep it 1/2 inch away. Okay, it's been like 50 hours. It's very late in the day now. Come on, stupid tripod, work with me. Okay, okay. I'm not insane, you're insane. I'm perfectly sane. Okay. My mental will is strong. I will not give up. Who even said anything about giving up? Because I didn't. It's now 5 o'clock. So I've been fiddling with this all day. I even tried to make like, this is how far I left off showing you that I was building this, and I started this weird little thing. It's like, you know, wires but on a platform, and I was gonna like bend everything out into the shape of what it needed to be, because I just needed to play around with the shape. That ended up not working out too well, and so I went back to fiddling with the mask for many hours and trying to figure out why I didn't like it. What was like wrong with this shape? Because I swear I did everything right, but it just didn't come out how I wanted it to. And by sheer accident, I think I figured it out. I think I figured out the shape. So here we go. Here we have it. And this side is uncompleted. I didn't do any work. It's mainly all on this side, because this is just going to be duplicated on this side. So I went with this side first. So there you can kind of see what I've done. I got like this little part cut out, and I got this flat part on properly, and I'm gonna test it out now. Oh my. It needs the swoopty part here. Okay. Yeah, it needs a little something over on this side, kind of swooping up. We'll hot glue that together, and I'm actually I'm liking it a lot more now that I did some light modifications to it. It's looking a lot better with the modifications I made. And don't look at don't look at don't look at this side, because this side is trash. It's this. Let me get it in the frame here. Yeah, don't look at that side. Just look at this side. This is the good side. Yeah, and it's the right dimensions. Now head on, I don't particularly like the way it looks head on. Again, do not look at this side because it's trash. This side is no good. Don't talk to me about that side. And I don't know. Yes, sir. Ooh. I haven't been recording because it's literally just it's like 90% me just staring at it and thinking, what am I supposed to do with this? That's pretty much what ends up happening. So yeah, and for the longest time I stared at it and I was like, something is wrong with the shape, and like I couldn't figure out what it was. And still something continues to be wrong, but it's getting more to the point where it's actually like looking relatively decent. I gotta get back to it. So things are kind of winded down here now, but I just wanted to take a look at the helmet so far. Look at that. Put some little cardboard spikes on the top just to see what it would look like. It's starting to turn out pretty good though. Now I'm just thinking about how I'm going to turn that into templates. Cause this has so much like fidgety work in it, little lines and stuff. Tons of little parts cut out. Like these are just multiple layers, and yeah, all these little bits here that I've just kind of temporarily put on because I needed to get an idea of what the final shape was going to be. Now the next part is going to be refining this design. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is try to make another helmet, but with more refined pieces, and then I'll be able to take that apart and use that as the template. I must say though, that this is starting to look a little too cool for school, if you know what I mean. Boss battle. Yeah, that's looking pretty cool. Let's try out some like interesting camera angles here. I gotta do the sound effects the whole time too. Good morning. So today I think I'm gonna cut the back end off of the helmet, shorten it up a little bit so it doesn't look so wonky. And I think that'll be it. I think that'll be the final shape. We'll just make a second helmet to refine all of the templates that I want to make. And hopefully we'll get that all done by today. Good morning, helmet. Okay, so I'll show you what I got done today. I woke up this morning, immediately started working on it. I did some touch-ups in the back, cut the back off a little shorter, Did some touch-ups around the front, added some little details and all that. Only on this side, I didn't add any on this side. Added some little spikes, just wanted to see how that'd come out. Looked pretty cool on this side. So I was starting to get pretty excited, and then I transferred it over to see if I would be able to transfer it onto metal. I made templates and made another helmet. And so I've got the pieces here, and I'm trying to like put the piece on the thing, and I'm like, how am I gonna bend this shape out of metal? Am I gonna be able to even like make that? I don't even know. So I've been doing some soul searching. Smiles because he's scared. So I've been doing some soul searching, and I really think that you know, first of all, this helmet looks like wicked, and I would have liked to see this be created, except that I like have no idea how I would ever replicate it. This was like an accident. I accidentally made this. So and then when I did try to replicate it, this is how it turned out. And so I mean, I'm feeling pretty defeated right now. I might end up getting some random spark of inspiration and being like, I will just push through. I will keep going. I will not stop. I refuse to give up. I'm not going down without a fight. Because this is genuinely, I've spent, you have no idea, because I haven't been filming all the little detail-y bits and stuff, but like I'm spending so much mental energy on this, and like I don't want to quit. I don't want to quit, but the thought just keeps sinking into my head. I'm like, can I quit? And that's when I know it's bad. At that point it's like, okay, here it comes. I've lost my motivation. If we could get it anywhere near how cool it looks right now, then like that'd be good, but like I don't know. I don't think that's gonna happen. So anyways, at least that's what I'm thinking right now. It's just like, I can't do this. Not with the amount of time. It'd take me so much time. I'd have to, it took me like 2 days just to make this, and to like be able to make some templates, and like then maybe cut it out of metal. Like I don't even know if the metal, if I can bend the metal like that. I'd have to go out and like I'm just making excuses. I know if I really wanted, if I like really wanted, but just in my mind it doesn't even seem possible. Like it's not even feasible. I imagine it, like I close my eyes and imagine it, and I'm like, I can't even see it. When I was imagining that this was gonna be the end result, I was like, oh yeah, like let's push through this. That's gonna be awesome. But then after playing around with it for a little bit and trying to make this other terrible one, now it's just so discouraging, and I'm like, I'm ready to give up. I'm like, why am I? Let's work on something else that I have motivation to do. If I stop the video here, it'll be a good little vlog, good little update on what I've been doing. I simply cannot crack that full video code. Maybe I'll make some pants. I'll make some armored pants or something. I need to like rethink my strategy here or something. But at the same time I'm like, this is too much thinking. I need to stop thinking and just do. Yeah, but anyways, that's where I'm at. And I gotta like, It's 6 o'clock right now. I'm gonna sit down and think this one through a little bit. I haven't taken a break, so I'm gonna rethink my life decisions for like the next hour or so here, and I'll get back to you after that. So you can kind of see the helmets there in the background, the two that I've made. Yeah. And I was feeling pretty defeated, but I recuperated. I was took a little break, about 2 hours, just thinking, and I drew up some little plans, strategy, what I'm gonna do to finish this up, weighing pros and cons and trying to figure out the best course of action. So I got a plan, a little bit of a plan for tomorrow. So I'm gonna call it a night and go to sleep. Start first thing in the morning. So this is the templates that I was making based off of this design, and I have part of it here, and it was like really flat, and I was like, wow, how is this gonna work at all? Like, how am I gonna transfer this? And like, you know, there's spaces in between it, it's not perfect and just wonky, doesn't hold its shape, and I decided I'll go over each one of them and just make them really thick. So here's a normal piece, how much it can bend, and here's this piece, nice and thick as a brick now. So that's looking really positive. I'm just gonna continue with that. That's kind of where I'm at this morning. We'll see how much we get done today. My hope with making these thicker is that I'll be able to play around with them a little bit more accurately, so it's not just going to be all it's not going to be like I put the piece here and then just kind of just glue it on in some random position. If I have it thick, I should be able to be like, okay, this goes here, and I can bend it this way and this way, and I know that this piece is held straight and it's not bending or wonky and like causing some weird issues. So it gives me a little bit increased accuracy. Wow. This is an inside joke between me and Pyro. Tactic. Well, it's about 1:30 right now. This is the second helmet that I made. Nice and flimsy. And then I got this guy, which is kind of my last huzzah here. And I'm making it as rigid as I can, putting like little support flaps here on the side and on the inside too. And this guy is sturdy compared to this. So I'm liking this a lot more. And I think I'm gonna try to make it where I don't round any of these pieces. It's just gonna be made all made out of flat steel, just for simplicity's sake. So that's going really good, going way better than I thought it was gonna be. So Things are looking positive again. Alright. Here's what I got going on. So let's give it a try.
Don't tell me that it looks like an ant. It does not look like an ant. It's not an ant. It doesn't look like an ant. You ignorant, spineless oaf.
Alright, just got the back end of this done. I'm gonna try her on and see how it looks. Might need to add more on the back. Okay, good news. I can't get it on my head. Alright, we'll give this a try.